Hello and welcome dear people to part 3 of what I've been trying to share with you today of what I call it, poesy album or related. I mean, there's so many themes in one theme. There's so many themes that overlap. Sometimes I don't know what to call it, but Scripta, Manet, maybe. And I wrote that, which is kind of cute and funny. So let me, I wanted to show you, ta-da. She's a beautiful artist. This is my mom's, and I wanted to, because it just surprises you how well some of these things fit. And when it says the written word remains, it kind of does. They still teach you like years later. So it kind of says that there in the desert there are some plants whose seeds kind of not wait, but like in the desert sand for like hundreds of years. Just like will remain, I guess, or waiting on, the right time, only to then, when it's written what do you call it, the environment, the what do you call it, bedingungen, like, but the kind of how environment was looking, basically, alright. But I want to kind of say, with my own words, when the time is right, only to, when the time is ripe, open up or aufgehen, start to blossom in their full beauty. And it is like so true. When I opened, I was like, that's kind of what happened to me. When this journey started, like, and I mean, I didn't know that I was doing it when I was doing it, but I prayed to God to help me. But when he took me out of that situation, and that's why I guess I can call it saved now, because I felt that's how it felt like. He saved me. So since then, my life like really changed a lot, and it's like that's almost what kind of happened to me. Like, that's exactly what happened. Sometimes we wait for a ripe time, and when it's finally there, I can't speak anymore. We really do blossom, and there are the beautiful blossoms, and it's so cool. This was also in the year 2000, and it's like it came to its ripeness and started these words like now, like they blossom, or I mean once again, because that's why I'm remembering them. Well, this kind of feels like it belongs in the past as a book, but let me see. Wait, sorry, but some of these are so meaningful. Well, this one kind of says, keep the sun in your heart, whether it's, good weather or bad, whatever the weather, or clouds or snow, but it says carry song on your lips, never lose hope, or sorry, it says never lose courage. Keep the sun in your heart and everything will be well. And sometimes simple words, but like simple words of hope. I think this one is pretty much very similar. And this one is funny because if you once in later years take this book to your hand, think back to when you're sad and forget to laugh, look into it, and surely you'll be joyful again. And it's sort of like what I've done. Well, I wasn't really feeling, I wanted to tell you, but I wasn't really, I'm trying to speed this up either, but like I wasn't really feeling sad or anything, but it's literally, that's kind of what I did. I took this book out, and yes, I definitely feel, it's joyous. It's definitely cheered me up to see that. There was a story to this too, which is kind of funny, but I don't know how to explain it. Because I always saw them as father and daughter, and this one is smaller as well. So I kind of thought, and I guess I had just, like, Dad had, like, taken me to, like, everywhere in botanical gardens or this and that. So I had, like, and I wanted to tell you, nothing is forgotten. They may be, positive experiences and not so great ones, but especially like the good ones and the ones where love came through, it like never leaves us even this many years later. And I remember so clearly when my mom said, no, that's like this is not a dad and a daughter, that's a romantical pair. But I was like, no, it's not. And like, it's cool because in this time now I got to make the conscious choice to keep seeing it this way, because now I see why. The way like I'd seen it originally, because I don't know, it's just like, that's just what I saw. The first thing I saw, or maybe I was too young, but I was okay. Did I say I said this one? And it's so funny. In the evening, you will be. It says clever, but like it's just wise. You'll be wise for the day past. However, or like yet never wise enough for the one that is yet to come. And it's like, exactly, it's true, and that's how our life works, and it's so true, and it's everything I read. It relates to everything I read because I got to understanding of those sentences within this time. Well, I got to it before, but like not to the same depth, and like I guess it always means something. Maybe that's why they stay with us. Maybe that's why they keep like a cycle where they mean something again, and then they mean something again, but like it still kind of means the same thing, but in a deeper depth. But like I got to the depth that I'm sharing now. That I'm sharing now, and it's encompassed in another one of those statements, which is kind of cool. How deep can life actually be? This one is just about keeping the right balance in life. I don't know if there's others missing. There is one person who also, because this one's my grandma's. And she has also passed, so maybe that's also fine. And she is so funny. I don't know how old she was, because literally she was like writing. I don't know, if her hands were already. I don't know. She was that old. So she was also a grandma in a way. Well, she was a grandma. Excuse me. And it's interesting because I was just writing something about eagle spit. If you can't fly like an eagle, simply climb up step by step, how do you say, not upstream, but the mountain, and whoever, how do you translate it? Whoever got to the top of the mountain with like effort also has the world lying in front of their feet, which is cool and the story relates to a mountain, which is completely like independently from each other, but it all just comes together, and that is very true. And that goes back to the poem. We're taking things like as far as we can see, and that's where you can base your choice on. Cool. I'll just quickly make another part, so